Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Nice to see you again. How are you?
Uh, I'm quite fine.
hmm And
And
how
you?
was your? I'm good. Good. Let's say good.
I
I
think
used to.
so. So it looks quite good.
Uh, yes, but yes, I'm good. But my voice is a little bit shaky.
Ah,
Okay,
yeah,
because
no problem.
my son was sick, and after this we were sick, my wife and me, and now my voice is little bit better than you used to be, for example, yesterday. But
Yeah.
yes, but it's a quite it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
And how was your day so far? What did you do today?
Today,
hmm
it's quite normal day. I, uh, I got to I got to my office from 8 o'clock until 5 p.m.
hmm
Then I prepared um, my clothes and things for business tomorrow.
hmm
Yeah, I will I'm going to Thanh Hóa province for 5 days
hmm
from tomorrow.
From tomorrow.
Yeah,
hmm Okay,
I
so
will come back on Saturday evening.
5 days from tomorrow, but 5 days from tomorrow, it's Thursday, it's Friday, Saturday, Monday, Sunday, Monday.
No, 4 days. I will come back Hanoi on Saturday
hmm
evening. Saturday evening.
Saturday evening. Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes, okay. And are we going to have a class on Saturday? Just can you tell me, please? Are we going to have a class or?
I hope so, but I don't know. So what time I will come back. So I will call you or give you will give you a message on Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah,
there. Okay, no problem, no problem. It's okay. That is quite fine, and it's okay.
because I'm working in seed industry, so uh, it as this time is the before the season,
Mm-hmm.
so we have a lot of work to do. I have I have to meet all with the customer,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
ask them about their demand
Mm-hmm.
and what we can help them to improve their turnover,
Mm-hmm.
and uh, in make some invest uh, check not look after into
Mm-hmm.
look into the market,
Look into the
and
market. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and make some research about market
Mm-hmm. Okay.
to give after that I when I come back to Hanoi, I have to finish a report and give my director some advice for strategy
Mm-hmm. For strategy. Mm-hmm. For strategy. Mm-hmm.
strategy
Mm-hmm.
strategy.
Yes. Okay, and yes, I understand. Okay, and if you want, we can also have tomorrow class if you want, because we didn't have on Monday. Okay, do you want to
Uh,
have tomorrow class?
tomorrow is the first day I am on business, so I don't know where I come to have a good Wi-Fi or not.
Mm-hmm.
So Then when I think tomorrow afternoon I reach the mm, the hotel. So I check the Wi-Fi and I will give you a message.
Okay, okay, no problem. Okay, so
Yes.
we will, okay, yes, okay, no problem. Okay, so we can, if you want, we can have a class tomorrow. So now we will start, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, now let's see, we have here how to talk about other people. Now, now we have here, look at the picture and how would you feel in this situation? Okay, so now can you please tell me, okay, can you please tell me what can you see in this picture? What can you
Hmm.
see?
I can say I think that is describable about a party. There are so many people in take part in, um, but some people are talking to the other, and some of them are lonely and maybe are finding someone.
Hmm. Okay, very nice. And can you please tell me uh, what is something that you would like to talk about in this situation? If you are in this situation, so what is something that you would like to talk about if you are here? What would you like to talk about?
People often think I'm extrovert and it's easy for me to talk with each other, but it's not true. So I'm afraid of the crowded people. I often stay alone while people talking with each other until someone asks me.
Hmm. Okay, very nice. Okay, and we have here a lot of people. And what sort of social events do you go for work? Okay, so what social events do you like to see? We, let's say, what is something that you would like to see on your on social events when you
Uh,
go?
if I have a chance to choose, I would like to take part in a work party with my colleagues, the friends.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah,
and
I
why?
just want because they are familiar with me, and it's easy for me to talk with them. And I afraid of the talking in very crowded people. It's I don't understand myself a lot because uh, when I meet a customer for the first time, it's easy for me to talk with them, but I don't know why in a crowded people they are stranger. I always afraid of.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're always afraid of speaking with them. Okay, and yes, and what can you do to not be afraid? Okay, so what is something that you can
Mm,
do not to be
I
afraid?
I think I try to find someone who who is quite familiar with me to talk with them. Um, if I cannot choose someone, I can stay alone and read newspaper or listen to music. Or sometimes I only look billboard. What only I can stay alone for looking people around me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Okay, now let's see and let's take a look here. Just one moment. Now speaking, look again at the picture at the reception. Okay, now, can you please read this text for us? Can you please read this text?
Yeah. Look again at the picture of the reception in fun try. Choose two or three people to describe, but do not tell your teacher which ones. Talk about what they are wearing and see if your teacher can guess who you are talking about. Use some words below.
Okay, so we have here build extras. Okay, now, okay, so can you describe someone from here
Yeah.
and I will try to guess.
Yes. Um. I can introduce you a woman who are lonely in the crowded,
Oh,
and she wearing um, black clothes
black dress,
and
black
black
dress.
dress, black dress, uh, not black dress, black trouble and t-shirt maybe.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And she is wearing a white bag.
Mm-hmm. White bag. Mm-hmm. Her.
Yes, it's easy.
It's easy. Okay, can you try to describe someone else? Okay,
Uh,
so you describe
I
her.
can describe another woman. She's talking with a man, and she's wearing a black dress. Uh, she is drinking something, and with she has a long hair.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so we can. Okay, this is easy also. Her.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm. And try to describe someone else.
Yeah, I can introduce you about a man. He may boring or he may be lonely. See, uh, he's bring a cup of something, and maybe he he's looking to find someone
Mm-hmm.
to talk. Yeah,
Him.
yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Now, think of three people you work with regularly, perhaps your colleagues and clients. So how would you describe your personality? Okay, so think about your colleagues. So can you try to describe your colleagues?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, I today I will today I'm going to talk you about my colleagues. She has been working with me for 3 years. She is so um, approachable,
Mm-hmm.
thoughtful, and patient.
Mm-hmm.
She
Patient.
she quite as well as she's so intelligent and um, fascinated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I often take some coffee with her in breaks time, breaks lunch time,
Mm-hmm.
and we are a good friend. And she helped me a lot in choosing my clothes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And okay, so this is one colleague. Okay, can you describe a male colleague? Okay, can you describe a man from your job?
Man, today I'm going to tell you about my boss. He is younger than me, but he is he's taken over this position for some year. Then he has a lot of experience, and I think he's quite silent, but he's uh, a good leader, team leader. He he often give us a clearly demand, and that night after that he follow, and he supports us to complete it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Okay, and can you please tell me, okay, can you describe someone from your home? Can you
My
describe?
home,
Mm-hmm.
uh, today, um, today I would like to talk about my father. He is a professor and a good teacher. He helped a lot of still he he have has helped a lot of his students to be successful, and also he was my first teacher.
Mm-hmm.
um, when I was young, he often gave me a lot of mathematics games, uh, and encouraged me to do it. Um, then, I think that I love mathematics so much, because he's he he's inspired me to do it a lot. um, it's helped me a lot of in my work today. In It's easy for me to make a plan, or thinking something logically.
Logically. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. And yes, this is something that is connected with your dad. Okay, now let's see. Okay, we have here about business. Okay, now what business, okay, are you doing? Can you please tell me? What is something that uh,
At
okay,
present,
yes, yes. So
yeah,
what is something that you what is your job? Can you describe your job? Can you
yeah.
tell us something more about your job?
Yeah, I'm currently working for Vietnam National Seed Stock Company. That is the biggest company in seed industry. So we have a lot of branches all over the country and some abroad. And my responsibility is taking care of our customer,
Mm-hmm.
and find their demands, and try to find the solution to meet their demand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And can you please tell me? Okay. I want to ask you. Okay, what job do you think that you will do, for example, in the 5 years? So, what job do you think that you will do, for example, in 5 years from now?
In 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Yes. So, what
I
will you do in 5 years from now?
what will I do?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I think that maybe perhaps I have uh, another uh, ambition.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do in making visa company,
Mm-hmm.
uh, and living abroad with my daughter.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And why? Why do you want to do that? Why?
Mhm. Uh, you perhaps know that at present I have a decent job, but I miss my daughter. In addition, after um, mm, COVID-19,
Mm-hmm.
Uh, she she stayed there for a long time, and she didn't come back to my hometown, and she's quite lonely, and have some maybe mental health, a little bit of mental health, and she is afraid of being alone, and I want to beside her and help her to complete their education.
Mm-hmm. To complete their education. Okay, now that is really nice. Okay, and we have here this. Okay, now Jose and Suzanne talk about following people. Okay, now I want to ask you which country would you like to visit? Where would you like to go if you have an opportunity to go somewhere? Can you
If
please
I
tell me?
have a chance, I would like to go Russia.
Russia? Okay, and why? Why to Russia? Why would you like to go to Russia?
Um, I read some Russia book, and I can imagine that is a beautiful country,
Mhm.
and have for example have a yellow autumn from Levitan's picture,
Okay.
and there are a lot of impeccable natural uh, for example white nice. Yeah, do you understand?
Yes, yes, I think that I
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
And
So I
if
wish
I
one day I can see it.
you can see it. Okay, someday. Okay, and what other things, for example, if I want to visit Vietnam, what other things I can see it?
You?
Yes, me. Yes, if I want to come to.
There are a lot of impeccable landscape in Vietnam. For example, you can come to Hạ Long Bay. That is one of seven natural wonder of the world, and you can see a lot of beautiful corals, um, or along very beautiful beach, and a lot of islands islands on the sea created uh, a group very beautiful when you see from the sky,
Okay.
and there are a lot of games, water games.
hmm Okay, a lot of games. Okay, now
Yeah.
let's see. Okay, so we have here, listen, okay, we have here meeting at the airport. Okay, first I want to ask you, do you like to travel with airplane? Do you like to travel with airplane? Do you like to do that?
Travel airplane, uh,
Yes. Yeah.
maybe.
And where for example, where do you like to travel? Where do you like to go?
Where?
Yes, with
Mm,
airplane. Where would you like to
by
travel?
airplane.
Mm-hmm.
Travel by airplane. Oh, I think so. I hope uh, to uh, I hope to be traveling by airplane to through Amazon forest,
Mm-hmm. Okay, and why? Why would you like to travel there? Why?
uh, because it's a biggest and attractive forest in the world, and there are diversified animals, and I uh, I can discover uh, a lot of new knowledge from there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, and so we have here this, okay. Now, we have here this letter. Okay, can you please read this letter for us?
Dear, dear Myro,
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward to see you next week. I'll, I'll come to airport to meet you. I'm quite tall with dark hair and a mustache.
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 Mm-hmm.
Mustache. I'll be wear a black suit. I'll be carrying a blue bag. I'm sure you'll find me. Have a good journey, Judy Alvaro.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So how would you, for example, if you need to meet someone, okay, can you please tell me, so how would you describe, okay, let's try to describe yourself. So
Yeah.
if you need to meet someone, so what would you say, okay,
Mm.
about yourself? How would you describe yourself?
About myself. About myself. Mm, I when I with someone at the airport, I can describe my clothes I'm wearing at that time. For
Mhm,
example, I often choose traditional clothes because it's easy for them to realize.
mhm,
Uh, in addition, I can talk about my bag
mhm,
or um, the name the paper name the paper I write their name.
mhm.
Yeah,
Okay. Mhm,
and maybe
mhm,
hair is not special.
mhm. Okay, so this is something that cannot be so special. Okay, and okay, and we have here this writing. Okay, now can you please read this text? Can you
Yeah,
please read this part? Oh, sorry. Okay, just one moment. This part.
yeah. A couple from abroad will be arriving next week to visit you. You plan to meet them at the airport. You will be going straight from work. Write an email to them to describe what you look like and what you will be wearing. Use example below to help you.
Mhm. So a colleague from abroad is arriving. Okay, so what would you say in this situation? Okay, if your
Mm,
colleague is arriving, so what would you say? How would you describe yourself?
uh, I'm looking forward to seeing you next week, and I'll come to airport to meet you. I'm quite short with yellow hair,
Mhm,
and I'll be wearing a Vietnamese traditional uh, clothes outside with yellow color.
mhm. Okay, with yellow color. Okay,
Yeah,
so mhm,
and I'll be carrying a yellow bag too.
mhm. Okay.
I sure you will find me.
Mhm. Okay, so okay, it will find you. Okay, and now, and can you please tell me where else, for example, okay, okay, so we have here a first impression about people. Okay, so now, did you ever had? Okay, I just want to ask you, did you ever had this, for example? event like this in your company? Did you ever had a event like this in your company? Can you please tell me?
Um, have ever.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Have you ever had this like this cocktail in your company, like
Ah,
this?
uh, sometime.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And can you please tell me what is something that people usually wear when you go there? What is something that you usually people usually wear?
Um, Something people usually drink.
No, no. Wear. What type of the clothes do they wear?
Clothes.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Hmm. It depend on, but not so casual like jeans. But and also it's not so formal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they often for women they often wear dress.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And why? Why did they wear these dresses? Okay, so why? What is the reason?
Uh, Maybe I think the dress make women look more beautiful.
Hmm. Okay, and man, what men usually wear? Can you please tell me what
Uh,
men usually
they
wear?
they often wear complete trouser with skirt.
Hmm. Okay, and why do they wear something like this? Why?
Uh, I think when the men wearing it, uh, they looks more polite.
Hmm. Very nice. Okay, and do you have, for example, in your company, in Western countries, we call this dress code. Okay, dress code is something that you can wear, for example, in your when you work in your company, and something that you cannot wear. Okay, now can you please tell me what is something that you can wear in your company as a woman and as a man, and what is something that you cannot wear?
I think so. The man with t-shirts and the woman with the dress quite sexy. It's
Mm-hmm,
not suitable for the company.
mm-hmm. And why is that not so suitable? Why?
Um, because in Vietnamese office, uh, they uh, they often care about what the employee wear when they come to the company, and um, for example, in my company have a regulation for every employees. We often we have to wear something not so casual like jeans and t-shirt or sexy dress.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and how about man? What is something that man you need to wear, and what is something that man cannot wear? For example, if man is working in your company.
I think maybe only the men's with t-shirts is not suitable for my company, and the other uh, can acceptable.
Mhm. Acceptable.
Acceptable.
Okay, and why? Why is that reason? Why, for example, shirt? Why man cannot wear a shirt? Why? What
Uh,
is the reason?
that's my company's regulation. They they ban the man or the woman wearing a t-shirt. Wearing a t-shirt. Yeah.
Okay, wearing a t-shirt. Okay, so yes. Yeah, okay, now let's take a look. Okay, and which of these clothes in this picture, okay, can you please tell me which of these clothes can be suitable and what is not suitable? Okay, can you please tell me what do you think? What is something that can be suitable to wear And what is something that is not suitable to wear in your company?
In
Okay,
my company,
yes, in your company, what is something that is suitable to wear? Okay, so
uh,
for example, people can wear, and what is something that is not suitable?
yeah, I think
In this picture, in this picture.
what? Yeah, the woman is wearing a two wire coat skirt,
Mhm,
two wire skirts, uh, two wire dress is not suitable for my company.
mhm. Okay, and why? Why is that not so suitable to wear
Uh,
in your company?
because that's my company's culture.
Mhm,
They give some regulation for employees, and they ban the woman wearing some sexy uh, some sexy dress, or
mhm.
um,
Okay, so the
and some dress or some skirts of the shoulder shirt.
mhm. Okay. And what is on this picture? What is something that is suitable for a man to wear, and what is something that is not suitable?
For the man, I think that the man is wearing t-shirts is not suitable for my company.
Mhm. Okay, very nice. And why? Can you please tell me why?
Because my company bans everyone's wearing t-shirts come to my company, except from the customers.
Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, so we have here this place. Okay, now can you please tell me? We have here this place. Would you like to go, for example, on a business meeting in this place? Can you please tell me?
Yeah. If I have a chance, I would like to visit the countries in the picture.
Okay, and why?
Uh, I think that because it's located in peace in an island, and I think the fresh air is so good. In addition, uh, it's a peaceful place.
It's a peaceful place. Okay, so we have here, and what type of the clothes do you think is appropriate to wear in these places? So what type of the
It's,
clothes is
it's,
appro Mhm.
it's a quite hard question, but I can guess to myself. I think they can wear the casual clothes or everything they want.
Okay, and what do you think? What is something that is not appropriate to wear? What is something
Uh,
in this?
Exactly, I don't I don't know, but uh, maybe so sex uh so sexy dress
Mhm.
maybe.
Okay, so this is something that is not appropriate to wear. Okay, now we have here. Okay, now of this. Okay, can you please tell me? Okay, of these clothes that is mentioned here, what what type of the clothes do you like to wear, and what is something that you don't like to wear? Can you please
uh
tell?
I don't like wearing wear vest
Mm-hmm. Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why?
because it is so formal, and it make me older.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and we have here Great Britain. We have trousers, waistcoat, trainers, pullover. Okay, and we have pants. Okay, this is like a pullover is like a sweater with like this. I want to show you. Okay, like sweater, but it has like this. Okay, pullover. Okay, so
Pullover.
mhm. So, okay, and for example, what is something that we have here? What type of the clothes suits you? Okay, we have Great Britain and USA. So, what type of the clothes suits you? Of these clothes that is mentioned here, what type suits you?
What type?
Mm-hmm.
Suit for
Yes,
me?
yes, yes.
Mm, so, uh, sweater maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, sweater.
Sweater, sweater.
Uh, no, sweater is the now is too hot. It's not suitable for sweater. Maybe um, trousers, white
Trousers,
white coat.
trou
What does it mean?
trousers, trousers.
Trouser. Trouser.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And why did you choose trousers? Why this is suitable? Why?
Uh, because it's easy to mix with the skirts or t-shirt.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Very nice. Now let's take a look here. Okay. We have here this. Okay. Now let's take a look. Okay. How to talk. Okay. We have here a new type of the lesson. How to talk about the time. Now, can you please read this text for us?
Yeah. Tom is the manager of a small team at BAB Ltd, a medium-sized manufacturing company. The company has just announced new working conditions. Tom is reporting the news to his staff. Listen and mark the changes to this present timetable below.
Mhm. Okay, so we have here timetable. Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, working week. Okay, so how many working hours do you have per week? Can you please tell me
Mhm.
how many working hours do you have per week?
Uh, Maybe 40 hours.
Hmm. And when do you usually start your working day? Yeah. When
Uh,
do you usually
it's
start?
often I often start working day um, at 8 o'clock.
Hmm. Okay, and why at 8 o'clock? Why do you start at 8 o'clock?
Uh, because that is a regulation of Vietnam's.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite normal. Most company in Vietnam choose the starting hours of a day at uh, 8 o'clock. I don't know the reason, but maybe it's suitable for Vietnamese timetable because we often get up at from 6 to 7 a.m. and we have a lot of things to prepare. For example, making breakfast, taking care of our children, and prepare something for work.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And yes, and during the working days, can you please tell me about time? Okay. So what is something that when do you when do you have a lunch break? Can you please tell me? During the
Uh,
working days, when do you
we
usually
have
have?
we have a break. We have a 1 hour um, time break times at lunch from 12 12 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And why? Can you please tell me why?
I think so, because at lunch we uh, work a lot, especially for an officer uh, who uh, who are looking on the in front of the screens so long, and maybe they need some time for breaking
Okay, very
and
nice.
for eating something for recharge energy.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so you have a lunch break. Okay, now we have here holidays. Can you please tell me about holidays in Vietnam? What holidays do you celebrate in Vietnam? What are some
Um,
holidays that you celebrate in Vietnam?
we have a lot of holiday in Vietnam. Vietnam is famous uh, for holidays. I think so. For example, we have one or two day off on Independent Days,
Mm,
uh, and here. For example, uh, this month at the end of this month, we have 5 day off,
mhm. Oh,
and we have some day off on the uh, Tết holiday, as as a most of company as a most of country in the world. But in the same cylinders, that cylinder we have a little a little a fewer day off. We often have a 1 or 2 day off on Tết holiday, but
mm,
for lunar Tết holidays in Vietnam, we have a longest day off. It's often from 7 to 10 days off.
And what do you usually do when you have these days off? What is something that you usually do when you
Uh,
take?
it's depend on that time. For example, if I have a lot of work, uh, I keep the working on my day off. But if I can arrange my timetable, I try to spend my holidays for my children, for my family. If I have enough money, I can take my family go with me to visit some other countries. If I have a little money, I can turn back to my hometown to visit my relatives.
Okay, very nice. Okay, and we have here, okay, do you do any of these things and how often? Okay, now we have here number one. Okay, can you please read number one? What is number one?
Take work home.
So do you take a work home?
Uh, yes, I do.
Mhm.
I
Okay, do you work from your home? Do you sometimes work from your home?
Sometimes when I have a lot of that night, maybe I have to take work home and stay up late for working it.
Working it, okay. And more than 50 hours a week. Do you do these kind of things? Do you work more than 50 hours per week?
Mm, not often, but sometimes.
Mhm,
Uh, but it's true that if you uh, if you think studying is working, I think that I'm working a lot of times this day, because I at the same time I have to work at my office and study English, and it takes me a lot of time.
It takes you a lot of times. Okay. Now, okay, and this next one. Can you please read
Go
this?
into office on Saturday. Uh,
Okay, so do you
for
go to
me, For
Yes.
me, I don't often go to my office on Saturday, but my colleagues often do that. I think that it's due to the different work because my work is taking care my customers, so I don't need to go to my office. I can take care of them. I can by calling, by chatting, and so on. I have a lot of ways to do my work.
Mhm. Okay, and forget to take your holidays. Did you ever forget to take holidays, to take time off from your job? Did you ever, sorry, did you ever had this that you forget about holidays? Did you ever had this situation?
I don't understand the meaning of this question, but I can explain it for you. For example, if I forget to take my holiday, that means that I keep the working on
No, no, no,
holiday.
no, 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 no. Forget to take your, yeah, you're working, but there are holidays. For example, you have a tat holiday and you forgot to take your holiday off. Did you ever had this situation that you you didn't take days off?
Mm, and I keep doing as usual.
Yes, and you're doing as usual.
It's normal because I think uh, a lot of people hardworking like me, and we cannot finish my our work. So we don't care about the holiday, and sometimes we can forget it.
Mhm. Okay, we can forget it. Okay, very nice. Now, let's take a look. Go on the office early. Okay, did you ever had this that you go on
Um,
the office early?
when I was young, I went go to office very early because I was free, and I want to be a good leader, a good staff. But now I have a lot of responsibility, not only my work but also my family. So I try to balance between work and life, and I often make a plans clearly how much time I spend for my children. So I often um, go to my office on time today, not so early.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Not,
uh, a little bit early, maybe 5 minutes.
hmm. Okay, and go without lunch. Did you ever go without lunch? Okay,
Yes,
somewhere.
I often I often work and without lunch because I maybe sometimes I want to be thinner. I want to be diet. So I drink water instead of eating in for lunch.
Okay, and what do you usually eat when you have lunch? What do you usually eat for lunch? Can you please tell me?
I often take mm, um, take a lunch meals at my company because we have a kitchen for staffs. But sometimes I go out to meet my friends to catch up with their life, and I can save some time for my children after work.
Mhm. Okay, and we have work late. Do you work late?
uh, work late. That means I come to my office late.
Stay up late. For example,
Ah,
you're. So do you stay up late on your job?
you perhaps know that stay up late now. It's 11 p.m. in Vietnam, so I often stay up late. So uh, I, uh, for working or studying.
Working or studying? Okay. Now, and what do you usually study? Okay, beside English, do you like to study something more?
Yeah, if I can reach my English aim at 6.5, I try to learn it more, and I can get after I can get a 7 point IELTS point. I think that I will choose another English as another language for studying.
And when do you usually go to sleep? Can you please tell me when do you usually go to
I
sleep?
I often go to maybe I think that I am um, a night owl,
hmm
so I often stay up so late, maybe at midnight.
At midnight. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we will stop here. Okay, now can you please tell me, do you have any questions for me?
No question, teacher.
No? Okay, so please let me know about tomorrow. Okay, text me, and if you want, we will have a class together. Okay?
Yeah, okay. If
Okay.
I can arrange times, I can contact you with you.
Okay, no problem. Okay, now I have to go.
Yeah.
See you. If we don't see tomorrow, see you on Saturday. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Hope to see you soon.
Hope to see you soon.
Bye bye.